Hello friends, welcome to a new video. So in this video, we will see how we can connect to web API from ADF, and if the number of pages is more than one, then how that can be handled. For this example, in the web application has two parameters. One is page number and page size. So the page size is defined at the API end, so it is 2000. For each page, 2000 records will come for this example. So this is the pipeline I have created. So this pipeline will connect to the web API, and in a loop it will fetch the data, 1000 records in each run. It will fetch and it will write those records into data lake, Azure Data Lake. So this is the overall pipeline. So for that we need to create a linked service first. So linked service is nothing but is a bridge between ADF and the source. So to connect between these two, ADF and source, here the source is web API, we need to create a linked service. So let us see how we have created the linked service. Go to manage, then create on linked service, then here you have to say a REST. So this is the one. Once you click here, you can click on continue. So these are the details you have to fill. So already I have created one, so I'll show that. See, so once you click on REST, then it will be auto resolve integration runtime, the runtime type, and the base URL you have to provide here. So you can get it from the API creator. The base URL you have to provide it here. This is the base URL, and then the authentication type. For me, the authentication type is basic. So for basic, you need to give your username and password. For your API, what will be your authentication type? You need to check with your API creator. So once you create the linked service, you have to check the test connection already created. So let's do the testing whether I'm able to connect to that API or not. Yeah, see, it is successful. So for you, you will see this save option. That option will be available for you, as I have already created it and I didn't make any change, so that option is not visible for me. So I'll cancel it. Once a linked service is created, then we will create a data set. So in the data set, you click on new data set. Here also you search REST. So click on REST, continue. Then you give a name, any name you can provide as per your requirement. Then you have to choose that link service which you have created just now. I will discard the changes. I have already created the data set. So this is the link service I have created, and for this data set there is a parameter. I have added a parameter page number. So the page number will be a string type. So you have to add a parameter page number. Now we have created the link service and data set, and in the data set we have the linked service, the base URL. This is the base URL. Whatever URL you have provided in the link service, same URL you have to provide it here. And I have added a parameter page number, and that parameter I have added in the relative URL. See, this relative URL I have added it. So what will happen when this dataset will run, it will add this value in the base URL. So we'll see that. As the web API has multiple pages, to handle that, I have used until activity. So it will run until the page size is 0. So for me the default page size is 2000. If it will run in a loop. So suppose the first page, so suppose there are 3 pages in that API. The first page has 2000 records, the second page has 2000 records, the third page has 2000 records. Now it will run for 3 times. Now in the fourth iteration, the page size will be 0. So when the page size will be 0, the until loop will break and it will come out of the until loop. So there our pipeline will end. Now we'll go inside until. So these are the variables we are using: page number, temp, and page size. So these are the variables I am using. Then let's go inside until, and the first activity is set variable. So in the set variable, I am assigning the temp variable here. So the temp variable value will be page number plus 1. It will just add a 1 to the page number. Then the second set variable, whatever value temp variable has, will be assigned to page number. Now this is the web activity. This is the web activity we are using, and what we are doing here, we are just concatenating the base URL and page size. For me the default is 2000, and the page number here, as the page number is a variable, right? So we don't know how many pages are there. So that is why I have used this set variable like temp and page number. So until the page size is 0, the page number will be in current value plus 1. Like you can create the URL for the web application. I have done that, and this web application will give the count of records in that page. So see, and in this set variable, I am just taking the page size as the output count. This web application output count, whatever count that page has, that count will be assigned to this variable page size. And whenever the page size will be 0, then this loop will be closed. Then we'll do the copy activity. In this copy activity, what we are doing is we are just we are using this data set which we have created. For that, for us the page number is a variable, right? Page size is 2000 for me, for my example, and page number is a variable. So dynamically we are creating this page number. So it will actually append to the base URL. See here, the base URL is this, and it will append this page number, and page number is nothing but the combination of page size and page number actually. In the sink, we have created another data set. This is nothing but just a CSV file. It will just write the data into CSV as a CSV file into ADLS. So if we take an example, page number is 0, then what it will do is it will add 1. So page number will be, now the temp is 1. So here page number equal to temp. So now the page number will be 1. Then it will go here it will connect to the web API. So here we have the page number as 1, so it will connect to the web API for the first page, and the count will be 2000. So here the page size will be 2000, and it will then fetch those 2000 records, and it will write into a file. Then for second page, again it will come here as the count is not equal to 0, so the loop will continue. Now the temp was earlier 1, now it will be 2. So here the page number will be equal to temp, means 2. Then similarly it will connect to the web API and fetch the second page data, and here as second page has 2000 records, the count will be 2000. Then it will continue like that. So then after that, the page 4, actually page 4 is not available, so here page temp will be 4, page number will be 4, then it will connect to that page number, and as there is no records, page 4 is not available, the count will be 0. So here the count will be 0. Now count is equal to 0, right? So here in the settings we have the condition like that. You see, the count, whenever the count is 0, then it will come out of the loop. So here for the fourth phase, the count becomes 0, then it will come out of the page. It will not write those records into the file. So this way you can handle your API. You can fetch the data from your API and write it into ADLS. Thank you so much.